All right. Hello, Scorpios. Hopefully you all are doing well. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, of course. But hopefully you are doing well. So today we're going to be taking a look and touching base with the energy that is the end of this year. No. In this video, I will not be touching base with the new moon in Sagittarius, which is on the 13th, or the full moon in Cancer, which is on the 26th. I'll be doing completely different videos for that. I just want to take a look and see what is coming through for the cards for the end of the year. That is my intention. So we'll see how all of this plays out and see what type of energy wants to come through. But while we're on this energy of the end of the year, the new moon in Sagittarius, is about putting the spark back into everyday life, the mundane, the ordinary. And that's on the 13th. And then the full moon in Cancer, well, it's Cancer. It's about emotions, emotional foundations, that type of thing. We'll see how this impacts you, Scorpio, like I said in a later video. But for right now, let's see what the Wisdom of the Oracle have for you. These are, like I said, the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Beautiful cards, lovely illustrations. But let's see what's coming through. Happy. This came through on the For Whoever, the Love, Luck, and Life reading. So I'm intrigued that this came back. Not for you. Happy, not for you. Community. Ooh, that was a lot. Okay, we'll touch base on all of this. The energy that I'm getting, first off, is your happiness is going to come first. That full moon in Cancer energy is talking real loud, but I feel as though you've discovered something that isn't for you. It almost makes you feel happy about that energy, like it's not for you, or you become happy and something falls out of your vibration, like it's no longer for you. And this community here is all about tribes, is all about the people that you surround yourself with, your community. And that's not only your friends, your neighbors, but it's a collective of people. Strength in the Queen of Wands. So this community could very well be coming together because you understand that some situations, some people are not for you. And they don't really impact you on the day-to-day. All right, let's see where we're going. Let's see what the Souls on Fire Tarot have for us. What you got? Underneath? Two of Pentacles. Absolutely. Knight of Wands. Love that. King of Wands. Love this energy. King of Wands. Judgment with the Scorpio energy. There is the Devil with the Four of Pentacles. And I also see this Queen of Cups. Ace of Swords. Temperance. Five of Pentacles. Are you done? There we go. And then Tower and the Queen of Pentacles. So with this energy, you are starting to balance out. You're starting to step into this. Happy. Let's make it simple. You're starting to step into that energy. I feel as though you found a flow. And, a flow may not be quite exactly what I'm looking for. But you found a flow. You found what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Okay. You found what works for you and what doesn't work for you. We got the Two of Pentacles. Balance. And I feel as though that you are inspired. It's like somebody's lit a fire under your ass, under your butt. And I almost feel as though that it wasn't always like this. I feel as though that there was some doubt. And that doubt led you to a new choice. Scorpio energy with Judgment and the Queen of Cups. I feel like you actively made a different choice. You chose a new direction. And at first it was scary. But as you started to move along this path, as you started to move along this journey, and this energy is essentially what's coming at you. So if you haven't found this balance yet, and we'll, of course, take this a step further, but if you haven't found this happy yet, I feel it's because of this fear here. The inability to kind of let the pentacle drop. Which pentacle do you want to focus on? I feel like we're going from 2 to 1. I feel like we're kind of going in reverse. Back to the basics? That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing back to the basics. Back to you is the basics. It's the fundamentals. But I feel like there's a fear here that could be stopping some of you. We'll take this a step further. But I feel as though you're going to actively make a choice to shift into love. To ship it. To shift into a higher vibration. And love is one of the highest vibrations we have as human beings, especially on this plane. So the fact that you're bringing love into the situation, I don't think it's a physical work. 4 of Pentacles. That's not a physical thing. It's an emotional thing. For some of you, it's working on the ego, working on yourself. And it's not about working on the ego because you've got too much ego. It's about working on building that ego of yours. And that's where I feel like the Ace of Swords comes in. How you are trying to move forward in a way that is fundamentally basic, but you're not clouding all of your systems. You're reverting back to the basics fundamentals. It's like resetting the settings is what this is. You're resetting your settings and stepping back into a much more balanced place, coming in from the cold. Definitely coming in from the cold. We also have the Tower here and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like that's when you start to realize your worth. That right there is when you start to realize that, oh, maybe this is kind of important and maybe I should be doing the work. Shifting into this, trusting the universe. Very interesting. And that's just the bottom. We've got the Moon and the Ace of Cups. Need I say more? Need I say more? Moon, Ace of Cups, Empress. Stepping back into your divine feminine energies. If you're a divine masculine, when I mean stepping into a divine feminine, this is what I mean. Letting your emotions not feel so emotionally constipated. Don't bottle them up. It's not good. It's not good. I've learned that from experience. When you bottle up your emotions and try to keep them in to kind of keep the peace, it's like putting a firecracker in a soda bottle and then putting the lid on top. When that explodes, it's going to explode. And it's going to explode. There's no doubt about it. I feel like it's going to be a lot more messier if you don't just handle it at that time. A lot more messier. English is hard. You'll soon discover that on this channel. Underneath, what's grounding you is the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, that's divine timing. What's guiding you is the Two of Cups, which is a balanced energy. Okay, the energy you're moving out of is the Eight of Swords. Okay, there it is. This is the energy you're moving into. Like I said, it's like you have to go back to go forward. That's what this feels like. As I said, it feels like you have to go back to go forward. 3 of Wands, 9 of Swords, 10 of Cups, King of Cups for the outcome. Your motion cards are the 3 of Wands, the 9 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. I almost feel as though with this 9 of Swords, so the 3 of Wands is you moving on. You moving forward. You're like, I'm not looking back. I'm going to continue forward, even though it is a step back, move forward process. Just because you take a step back doesn't mean you actually have to move backwards. Bear with me. It's a metaphorical step back. But it's like you implement a system, and that system doesn't work, so you revert back to the old system. That's what this is. There we go. Okay, pin that down. But when you revert back to the old system, you start to freak out. I almost feel like the Nine of Swords here is you start to freak out because it's almost like you don't expect this. It's almost like you don't expect that. Clarify this Nine of Swords for me, please. Because you got the Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. So you go from being in stuck energy to being stuck in your mind. What you doing? Six of Wands, Four of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. You don't see this coming. Queen of Swords underneath. You don't see this coming. I feel like because you're so freaked out, you're so out of balance in this particular moment that something is, that the universe is shifting you, Wheel of Fortune, that the universe is shifting you from one chapter into another, and you don't really have control. This is kind of like the, not the love, luck, and life reading, but the pick a pile. If I had to pin this down for an energy, you're pile 3. And pile 3 was being sucked through like a wormhole. That's what this feels like, Scorpio. This feels like you're being sucked through a wormhole, while also simultaneously trying to find balance again. Making a new choice, shifting into love. But I almost feel as though it's because you've shifted into your emotional balance that the universe is now sucking you through this wormhole. Because we have the King of Cups as the outcome. King of Cups is the outcome with the Two of Cups guiding you. What is that? Come back. You. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Sun, Three of Cups. Yeah, you're learning new processes. Justice underneath. You're learning new processes. You're learning a different way of handling a fundamental way forward. And I feel like not only is it going to benefit you, but it's also going to benefit people around you. Sun, Three of Cups. But that's only after you get that clarity. So I feel as though, to kind of tie it all together in a pretty little bow, I feel as though that something happened that caused you to be inspired. And it was the inspiration that caused you to no longer settle for other people's nonsense. And so you stepped back into yourself. And you started to kind of pick through the things that work for you and the things that don't. I do feel like it did kind of feel like this for a hot minute. But then the more that you started to sift and sort, to make better choices, to shift into a loving energy, I feel as though that caused a domino effect with the universe. Because when you started to put yourself first, you stepped into an emotional state, an emotional form of balance, divine feminine. And that in turn kind of broke you out of those cycles, because that's what the universe wanted you to do. The work right now, I've come to realize, is not about a physical work, it's more of an emotional work right now. Because we just, of course, went through the Gemini energy, which is wonderful. We went through the Gemini energy, and that kind of turned up quite a bit of emotion for some people. I know people are losing sleep right now. I know union happened, inner and outer union. This feels like, not like kind of like a union thing, but more of an emotional side. But when you stepped into that emotional state, the universe is essentially guiding you along, Wheel of Fortune here, to raise your vibration. To raise your vibration, Nine of Cups, Eight of Wands, the Fool, and the Page of Cups. Because this next chapter is going to require you to feel good about yourself. This next chapter is going to require you to feel like the Nine of Cups. Because once that happens, here comes an offer. So the universe needs you to shift into this energy, to not get stuck in this Nine of Swords. There's nothing for you to do. The Nine of Swords, again, was clarified with the Six of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. The one that is the most loud is the Seven of Pentacles. You've already done the work. You've already done the work. There's no reason for you to need to put in more work other than stepping back into your emotional state. Okay? So I feel like towards the end of this month is when this cycle is going to close. Give me this. I feel like this cycle is going to close. And that way, the new year, the Fool, a new beginning, it can start over fresh. Why, thank you. Thank you very much. Be right back. Gosh, I love when you drop cards on... There's that Page of Cups again. I asked what was on the other side of this. Two of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Really? 1, 2, 3. There we go. 8 of Pentacles. You will be stepping into a new... Queen of Cups. You'll be stepping into a new chapter with similar systems in place, but they will be better. Not only for you, but for the people you surround yourself with. But this starts with you solely. This starts with you and you alone. I don't think this could be done by somebody else. So Scorpios, when I think of Scorpio, I think of the Death card, Scorpio. And I feel like it's time to take your own energy and use it. It's time to take your own energy and transform. But this isn't a you transformation. This is an emotional transformation. It's like a purge. So, before I let you wonderful Scorpios go, zodiac signs that I see. First off, do we have any sets? We have the King and Queen of Cups. So water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Any other sets? No? Okay. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Capricorn, Aries, more Scorpio. Pisces, Libra, Taurus, Leo, Gemini, and that's it. So those are the zodiac signs that I see. You could be dealing with those people. Can be part of your tribe, part of your community. That or they could be some of your other placements. I don't feel like this is you with somebody else. I feel like this is completely aimed at you. So here we go. What a way to start off the new year. 8, 6, and 8. Because it's 26, 6, and 8. So it's 8, 6, and 8. The 6 makes me think of the 6 of Swords moving away. And the 2 8s make me think of the 8 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. Doing the work, and that these messages are starting to come in. So by the end of this year, I feel as though, Scorpio, you will have a better understanding of how to proceed forward with your high vibrational energy. I also feel as though that, again, with the community, you're going to be shifting into a higher vibration. And so that will cause you to lose some people, because some people just can't hang. So don't panic. Don't panic. But Scorpios, this is what I have for you. I really, really hope this helped. Thank you all very much for joining me. If you are still here, please leave a like, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you guys. I'd love to talk to you guys. So please leave a comment, leave a like. It definitely helps support this channel. And I will see you all again later. Bye, guys.